Hello class. This week we'll be completing the Barriers to Critical Thinking assignment. It's a written assignment and it's worth 5 points toward your total points. The textbook for this week is Kirby and Goodpaster's Thinking: An Interdisciplinary Approach to Critical and Creative Thought, and it's chapter 2. After reading this and reflecting upon its contents, you will identify one external barrier and one internal barrier that are hindering your critical thinking skills. The external barrier that's discussed in this text is enculturation, which includes family, workplace, and religion. Choose only one of those three to explain in your paper. The internal barriers, as described by Kirby and Goodpaster, are self-concept, the ego defenses of denial, projection, and rationalization, self-serving biases, expectations and schemata, emotion, which includes anger, passion, and depression, striving for cognitive consistency, and then stress. I guess my dogs are experiencing some stress right now because they want to bark. After you've decided on your barriers, you will want to define each of the two barriers and explain how you can overcome them as described by your authors in chapter 2. Each barrier and modification will be between 100 and 150 words. If you read each section of your text carefully with an open mind and critical thought, you will find the answers there in chapter 2. Your entire paper then will be between 200 and 300 words in length. And remember to paraphrase, don't copy word for word. Once again, as you did in in week 1, you'll submit your paper according to APA guidelines. Because all college papers are to be presented as professional papers as Microsoft Word documents with a title page, 12 font size, Times New Roman or Arial font, double spaced with complete sentences and paragraph breaks, citations in the body of the paper, and this week it'll be Kirby and Goodpaster, 2007 in parentheses. And then as your very last page will be the reference page, and the listing for the reference page can be found on slide 1. If you need help again this week, which is fine, go to the Center for Writing Excellent tutorials and guides, or I've included the video address again for you. Proofread your work, please, before submitting it for correct spelling, grammar, and punctuation. And then submit your paper to the assignment tab by the due date or no later than the due date to earn as much credit as possible. And then if you have questions, please remember to ask anything for clarification on this assignment or any course questions you might have. Do this before the due date or before the end of my office hours on Monday. You can see my office hours explained to you in the instructor policy. Thanks everybody, and I hope you enjoy working on this paper this week.